live from right field on the south side of Chicago. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the Chicago White Sox. Luke Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
First pitch coming your way next. Starting on the mound in this one, Shane Smith. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
About to get started here, Jackson Holliday digs in now.
Number 7, Jackson Holliday.
And one away here on the south side of Chicago. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Henderson with another scorching run of play lately.
Ball outside.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. South side of Chicago, just getting started here. And that skips in the dirt. Off the plate,
ball
inside. Full count now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso.
Ball, that's in.
Alonso working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet.
Yeah.
He'll probably right the ship soon.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago.
We don't need no play. Shoot like Z-Bo. Big old teams with the team. Head of steam for.
Back here on the south side. And getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox.
That's inside. Ball.
And the 1-0. That one
Ball.
missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
The 2-1. And that's fouled off. That's out to center field. Kowser on the move. And there's one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Austin Hayes, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well.
What?
The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Jeremiah Jackson will hit next. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. Jackson starting as the designated hitter. Made his big league debut in 2025, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. 0-1. In the air, right field. Hayes takes it in for the out, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder Colton.
Here's the
Cowser.
center fielder, Colton Cowser. In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Hard hit left side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Away, away, away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Oh, yeah.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's in.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call.
That's
but
a ball.
Most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. The 2-1. Upstairs. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Baseman
Chase Maidra steps to the plate for the White Sox. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Let's go, Shane.
The 0-1.
Ball.
strike. Westberg wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Just
No,
missed.
that's it.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And there's a foul ball. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air, center field. Acuna gets under it. 2 away.
Batting 9th, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill went off for 2 homers in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Oh, that hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground, Murakami. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Ball. Yeah!
Hit on the ground to short. Slinging it to first in time.
Batting 8th, center fielder Luis Angel Acuna.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
On the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off
Nope,
the plate.
ball.
They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in, Derek Hill. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike. And ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
The White Sox looking to strike first here in the second game of the series.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball to strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The White Sox with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money ain't never changed.
Start of the fourth, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
No, that's
The
down.
shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners
That's a ball.
and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Sets him down on strikes. Some high cheese for strike three.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time.
Heck.
Oh, 1 now. Just
No, that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1 now. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
And that's in for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And
Batter,
that got him
take your
pretty
bait.
flush.
next,
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting them with a pitch. Next to hit, Jeremiah Jackson. Flied to right his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. In the dirt. Ward off of first with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 0-0.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bank rolling out my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me. You know I got goals. You know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work, my God. We gon' see. Just said I'm on
Here on the south side, bottom 4, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Jackknifes
That's
out
inside.
of the way.
That's a ball. No, ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Comes the 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Just
That missed. That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Now at the plate, Munetaka Murakami. First pitch swinging. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On a bounce right side. Tosses to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Shy Sox held in check here. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip.
Get your minds right, get your rhymes tight, cause you ain't spitting fire. Not at all, so I gotta take a high. I ain't a no talent, haven't here today, gone tomorrow type dude.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
When I see you, see me, no, I'm the off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Cowser, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. First sign of movement in the White Sox bullpen. Jordan Hicks, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 62, getting cranked up as well. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that
Inside,
misses. Ball 1. Now he's challenging the called strike. So the call will stand. Still one challenge left for them. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Adley Rutschman. Fly to center his first time. On the corner for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Slowly on the ground to short. Montgomery whips it to first on the run. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate.
Here, what?
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. That
That's
one
a ball.
missing
That's
inside.
inside.
The next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses.
Outside.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. No score. At right field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Lenny and Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Mydroff. This one in the air center field. Holiday has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Go-ahead run on base. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And fouled off. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
So all hail the honorable. It's to my real ill heavyweight hitters, go-getters, 50 ways to make figures. They come on the spot to fail sisters like the hair rail spitters and kids on the ziggas. When it's ugly, when the club is lovely. Thugs be sipping bubbly to my comrade to keep it flaming hot on dangerous blocks, claiming spots where the goal is to be one of the top ranked soldiers. One of the high rollers, get respect in the hood. Credit is good, knock it down, lumber
Now
down.
pitching for the
A new
White
pitcher
Sox,
in the game,
number
Jordan Hicks.
44, Jordan Hicks.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next one misses.
Ball.
and it's 1-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One up, one down.
Up next for the White Sox. Left fielder.
And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Ball.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1. Fly ball down the line. O'Neill on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Up and
That's
in,
the ball.
and the count is even 2-2. Struck him out swinging. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Kyle
Ball, that's
Teal.
low.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Ward leading things off and takes a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. And that is out of play. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. That's out to center field. And that quickly 2 away.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jordan Hicks will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Chris Sir Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game. This is his 3rd time out this year. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Orioles held in check there. Still no score. Here on the south side. So up now for Chicago, Austin Hayes. Line drive. O'Neal racing over to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Henderson under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Munetaka.
And up next for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. We go to the 8th and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And that one fouled off. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Grant Taylor, the closer, is getting loose. Newcomb, a left-hander, also throwing. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman, 1 for 2.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Nothing doing this time around for the O's, and we're still knotted at 0. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yennier Cano. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the third baseman, Lenin Sosa.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Wood! Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. Next offering is downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman
Chase Mitra steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fought off foul. The 0-1 gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Ball. That's the ball.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, out to short. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
up next for the White Sox.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the White Sox pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin. So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. And that chops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The 0-1.
Ball.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a count 1-2. That one missed. The 2-2 on the way. Popped up. Holiday settles underneath it, and that will end the inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. welcome back. And here comes the closer, Grant Taylor. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. 0 for 3 in this one. One down.
Ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson, known for his late inning heroics. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 1 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one gets past the catcher. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Makes the grab, 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one misses.
No, that missed.
And it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Comes up empty.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. One-two now. In the air to left center. Base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
And the 0-1. That one kicks away from the catcher. The throw into second. Alonso into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
And the slider catches the zone. Ward wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2-1 now. And that's outside.
That missed. That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. This to center field. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Runners at the corners here. One away. Jeremiah Jackson digs in now.
That's a ball.
Two on, one out. A little bit low.
Nope.
Two
Ball.
balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Colton Cowser.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Golden opportunity right here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Late on that fastball.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Acuna under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Alonso touches the plate to score. And they take a 2-run lead in the ninth.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Grant Taylor departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Number 63 taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. Want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 outs. Adley Rutschman will hit next. That one ripped but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2. And ball 1. That misses.
Ball, that's down.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hit weakly on the ground. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 3 and the White Sox nothing. This is White Sox baseball on the show, Chicago. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here's the left fielder, Derek Hill. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The 0-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Outside low, ball 1. And down on strikes. And now just 2 outs away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Teal stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Lined into right. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, right fielder, Austin Hayes.
White Sox down to their final out. And now it's Austin Hayes. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. And that will drop foul. One strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles even this series up at a game apiece.
The first 2 games of this series really good. Exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Don't listen, feel the sound.
And King Cornelius defeated the terrible dragon. And all the people in the land were very happy.
There's a dragon in there!
Oh no, let me finish the book.
Oops. Sorry, Mommy.
cheering, "Hooray! The sun has come out!" And the king began to sing.
Just another day in the sun. I guess another day's begun.